guys, and welcome to another boxing video. Yay! I decided whenever I get a package from Amazon, then I'll unbox it in front of you guys, because, yeah. So, here goes the box. I just got in a little while ago, because you guys know my patience for packages. I'm just like, always itching to open them, so here we go. There's even more books I ordered from Amazon that I haven't gotten in yet, because they decided to send them in different ones, so... yeah, but the other ones don't have as much as this. This is just my majority, so I'm gonna shut up now and just open this box. So here we go. Love opening boxes. Yay! It's not as packed as well as the last time, but here we are. This is what it looks like. Yay! Look at all these. Ha! So let's start. First book I got is Artemis Fowl, The Last Guardian by Owen Colfer, and it is the last book in the Artemis Fowl series. I'm so glad to have it in hand and really excited to start rereading that series just to finish it all. Next book, is Touch by Just a Cardio. I did the 3 for 4 again, where you buy 3 books and you get like the 4th one free, so that's good. And I've been wanting to read this book for a while, so I'm gonna read the backs for you guys. When a strange boy tumbles down a river embankment and lands at her feet, 17-year-old adrenaline junkie Dinding Cross snatches the opportunity to piss off her father by bringing the mysterious hottie with blue eyes home. Except there's something off with Kale. He wears her shoes in the shower, is overly fascinated with things like DVDs and vases, and acts like she'll turn to dust if he touches her. It's not until Din's father shows up wielding a gun and knowing more about Kale than he should that Des realizes there's more to this boy and her father's law firm than she realized. Kale has been a prisoner of Din's Corporations, an organization devoted to collecting special kids known as Sixes and using them as weapons his entire life. And oh yeah, his touch, it kills. The two team up with a group of rogue Sixes hell-bent on taking down Dinzin before they're caught, and her father discovers the biggest secret of all, a secret Des has spent her life keeping safe, a secret Kale will kill to protect. So this seems interesting, and I guess it's just book 1, so there's more. So I hope it is as good, because I've been wanting to read this for a long time. So Next, I got Tempest by Julie Cross. I've been wanting to read this ever since I learned that this is gonna come out. And then I don't know why, I just never got it when it came out, and I was just like, so I finally went ahead and got it. I've heard a lot of good things and bad things about it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's all about. And for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna read the inside flap for you guys real quick. The year is 2009. 19-year-old Jackson Mayer is a normal guy. He's in college, has a girlfriend, he can travel back through time. But it's not like the movies. Nothing changes in the present after his jumps. There's no space-time continuum issues or broken flux capacitors. It's just harmless fun. That is, until the day strangers bursted on Jackson and his girlfriend Holly, and during a struggle with Jackson, Holly is fatally shot. In his panic, Jackson accidentally jumps back 2 years to 2007, but this is not like his previous time jumps. Now he's stuck in 2007, can't get back to the future. Desperate to somehow return to 2009 to save Holly, but unable to turn to his rightful year, Jackson settles into 2007, learns what he can about his ability, and meets Holly for the first time. Again, soon he discovers that nothing about his life is what it appears to be, including his own father. But it's not long before people who shot Holly in 2009 come looking for Jackson in the past, and these enemies of time will stop at nothing to recruit this powerful young time traveler, recruit or kill him. Piecing together the clues about his father, the enemies in time, and himself, Jackson must decide how far he's willing to go to save Holly and possibly the entire world. Oh, that just sounds even way better than I remember it. So hopefully it turns out just as good. So, Next book I got is The Son of Neptune by Riordan, and it is the second book in his Heroes of Olympus series. In the last book, I was just like, no, don't stop! But I'm so finally glad to get this book. Oh my god, you guys have no idea. I might be doing that zombie thing. I might put that on the back burner just to go ahead and read this. Because, you know, gotta love it. Okay, moving on. I got Monument 14 by Emmy Laybourne, and I've been seeing this, so a while in people's hauls, like 1 or 2 people's hauls, but on Amazon it's basically been stalking me. Like every book I got, they're just like, I recommend you this book, and I'm just like, this has nothing to do with the other ones. But finally, I just broke down and decided to get it, and I'm gonna read the inside flap real quick. Your mother hollers that you're going to miss the bus. She can see it coming down the street. You don't stop and hug her and tell her you love her. You don't thank her for being a good, kind, patient mother. Of course not. You launch yourself down the stairs and make a run for the corner. Only, if it's the last time you'll ever see your mother, you sort of start to wish that you stopped and did those things. Maybe even missed the bus. But the bus was barreling down our street. So I ran. 14 kids, 1 superstore, a million things that go wrong. An Emmy Laybourne's action-packed debut novel, 6 high school kids, some popular, some not, 2 8th graders, and 1 a tech genius, and 6 little kids trapped together in a chain superstore build a refuge for themselves inside. While outside, a series of escalating disasters beginning with a monster hailstorm and ending with a chemical weapon spill seem to be tearing the world apart as they know it. So this one seems really good, and it has a really interesting thing. It has the design of the store inside there. So I heard 1 or 2 good things about it. People either seem to like it or just found it lacking. So really looking forward. And it's really soft for like the cover. Like I'm just feeling on it. Let me stop that. The other book I got is The Serpents Shadow by Riordan, and it is the 3rd and final book in the King Chronicles. I'm sad that it's gonna end. Because I'm used to his series being all 5, and now this one's only 3, and I'm just like, oh, and I know he's starting a different one, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, the end to the King Chronicles got that. Next, I got Cinder by Marissa Mayer, and I got this book because BunnyCates, I'll leave the link down to her channel below, because if you guys don't follow her, you should. She is doing a book, it's that book club thing, and they're reading it, and they're going to be discussing this on the 1st of September. So I decided to finally go ahead and get it, because I've been on the fence with whether to get it or not, but I expected this to come sooner than it is, because I think I only have a few days until then, but whatever. I'll read the inside flap for you guys real quick if you guys don't know what it's about. 16-year-old Cinder is considered a technological mistake by most of society and a burden by her stepmother. Being cyborg does have its benefits, though. Cinder's brain interference has given her an uncanny ability to fix things, robots, hovers, her own malfunctioning parts, making her the best mechanic in New Beijing. This reputation brings Prince Kai himself to her weekly marquee booth, needing her to repair a broken android before the annual ball. He jokingly calls it a matter of national security, but Cinder suspects it's more serious than he's letting on. Although eager to impress the prince, Cinder's intentions are derailed when her younger stepsister and only human friend is infected with the fatal plague that's been devastating Earth for a decade. Blaming Cinder for her daughter's illness, Cinder's stepmother volunteers her body for plagues research, an honor that no one has survived. But it doesn't take long for the scientists to discover something unusual about their new guinea pig, something others would kill for. And this sounds really good. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this. Everybody I seem to follow seems to absolutely love this book, so might try to read it before the end of the week. I really am going to try, because I heard it was really good, so that way I can discuss it along with everybody else. Next, I got The Selection by ke-sha, which is another book that I've been waiting for, and then when it came out, I still just didn't buy it. I seemed to buy everything else but this, and I absolutely love this cover, and like everyone just seems to like love this, and I just really wanted to read it. Just can't wait. Okay. For 35 girls, The Selection is a chance of a lifetime. The opportunity to escape the life laid out for them since birth, to be swept up in a world of glittering gowns and precious jewels, to live in palace and compete for the heart of gorgeous Prince Maxim. But for America's singer, being selected in a nightmare. It means turning her back on her secret love with Aspen, who is cast below her, leaving her home to enter a fierce competition for a crown she doesn't want, living in a palace that is constantly threatened by violent rebel attacks. Then America meets Prince Maxim. Gradually, she starts to question all the plans she made for herself, and realizing that life she always dreamed of may not compare to a future she never imagined. And this cover looks even better up close. I just love it, and I can't wait for it. 35 Girls, One Crown, The Computation of a Lifetime. That's what it says up there. I'm not just making stuff up just on a whim. I'm not. So, yeah. The next and last book, all empty, I got is Kristen Simmons, Article 5, Compliance is Mandatory. And this is one I've been off and on while thinking about getting. I haven't really heard a lot about it, but the one thing I did hear about it was good, so let's just go with that. But yay. Read the inside flap, of course. Article 5. New York, Los Angeles, and Washington, D.C. have been abandoned. The Bill of Rights has been revoked and replaced with moral status. There are no more police. Instead, there are soldiers. There are no more fines for bad behavior. Instead, there are arrests, trials, and maybe worse. People who get arrested don't usually come back. 17-year-old Ember Miller is old enough to remember that things weren't always this way. Living with her rebellious single mother, it's hard to forget that people weren't always arrested for reading the wrong books or staying out after dark. It's hard to forget that life in the United States used to be different. In the 3 years since the war ended, Ember has perfected the art of keeping a low profile. She knows how to get the things she needs, like food stamps and hand-me-down clothes, and how to pass the random home inspections by the military. Her life is as close as peaceful as circumstances allow. That is, until her mother is arrested for non-compliance with Article 5 of the moral status. And what's worse, one of the arresting officials is none other than Chase Jennings, the only boy Ember has ever loved. So this is going to look really, really good. And on the back here, it has like the 5 article codes, so I'm going to read them real quick. Article 1, the United States embraces the Church of America as her official religion. Article 2. Literature and other media considered immoral are hereby banned and shall not be owned, bought, sold, or traded in any capacity. Article 5. Whole families are to be considered one man, one woman, and children. Article 4. Traditional male and female roles shall be observed. Article 5. Children are considered valid citizens only when conceived by a married man and wife. What? Are you compliant? This just seems all sorts of messed up, and oh, she broke Article 5. So this book is going to be interesting. So tell me, you guys, if you guys have read any of these books and whether you like them or hated them. Have you even heard of them before, or have you added some to your wish list? And also, if you guys do not see me for a while, don't freak out, because there's like a hurricane on its way, Hurricane Isaac. And I'm not sure if I'm going to lose power or something. I don't know. So if I lose power, I'm definitely losing internet. So if you don't see me for a while, then yeah. If you don't see me for a long, long while, then maybe I'd start to worry. But yeah. So yeah, that's all there is. There isn't any more. What? I don't know where that came from. I know it's from a show, but I can't really remember. But I'm gonna go because I'm rambling, and I hope you guys enjoyed all the books that I had, and because I sure am. I climbed over my sister, and she was just like, the mail's here. I'm just like, ah, yay, because I'm so finally excited to have a lot of these books. Oh God, love you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later. You guys don't need to see this part. Bye.